What's up, Jonathan? What's going on, man? Jamming. Hi, good game, you. What's going on, man? Yes, I do remember you, John Von. I make it a point to remember all of my, all my viewers. All right. Alrighty then. Oh. I was like, why is my controller not connecting to my...
Sega.
Hold on. I also had steamrolling with questions. What? Just started your after-grad program. Yo, game good for you. Good job, man. I am not going for my master's. I graduated with my bachelor's last semester, and I am happy. I was able to have the steamroller with questions. I want to know what your opinion on stuff. I'm very interested. Well, what stuff, dog? Oh. Hold up. Let me, pop that down. And then throw that on. There we go. And we're up. Yeah, what stuff, John? What kind of stuff? So for all those who weren't here last time, we are working on Shadow Story right now. Having a grand old time doing Shadow stuff. What's your favorite Sonic song? His World. Yeah. No, I agree. Now, I know a lot of people are like, oh, which His World is the Crush 40, the Default, the Zebrahead? The answer is Zebrahead. Like, if someone says my favorite song is His World, by default, I'm like, oh, so you're talking about Zebrahead. Okay. That is the correct answer. Your favorite Sonic song would be the intro cutscene of Sonic Colors. Okay. No, wait. That was the wrong hedgehog. Damn. His World's at least top 3. Oh, for sure. What are some other really good ones? recap of what happened. We have made it to Crisis City in Shadow's portion. So we did a bunch of stuff, broke through a lot of walls, etc., etc. And now we're in the future.
My precious chaos. You are also beautiful. Your mysterious brilliance.
Shadow does not care. What the?
Omega? What's he doing here?
Do you like the new main OST for Frontiers to Undefeatable? I like a lot of the boss music. I like a lot of Frontiers music.
It seems he's in standby mode.
I'm not a big fan of...
What could have possibly happened to create this future?
God, I can't like think and listen to these guys at the same time. I am not so... Shadow's too busy being Giga Chad, all that. Aura farming. Ooh. Whoa, guys. It's the Sonic the Hedgehog. He's here. Hi, bro. Hi, bro, indeed. What's up, Sonic? Oh my god, Omega's dead. He's on standby mode. It's okay. Tell you what, though. Nope. So, I really like a lot of Frontiers songs. Breakthrough It All, so the Wyvern, is probably my favorite. I like a few of the cyberspaces. I'm a big fan of orchestras. When I went to Sonic Symphony, I was honestly more excited for the orchestra than I was for the rock, which is, I know I'm in the minority there, but it was really, really nice to hear. Are you gonna be nice or mean again? Oh, that was because I was like killing everyone last time, right? In the game. He's referring to in the game. I don't know. If the game lets me kill people again, we'll see what happens. But probably not. There's no one alive right now. Everyone to kill has already been killed. It's great. It's Flamecore. You went to Sonic Symphony? I did, and it was really, really cool. I went there. I went there last year. 1 out of 10. It's a 10 out of 10, dude. It was awesome. I went there last year. I forget when. Ooh, actually. Was it last year? I forget. It was either late last year or early this year. It might have been April. That's what I'm thinking. I'm like, oh shit, it might be April. But I went there and it was a really good time. I threw together a playbook because I like gathered up all the songs. Or okay, I brought my parents, my fiance at the time, and my parents, and my parents are old. They're like in their 60s, so they're not going to understand Sonic Symphony. They don't understand the concept. So in order to make it make sense, I went out of my way to make a playbook from scratch based on all their previous performances and their most recent performances. And we used it the entire time, and I was on the money for a lot of it. I was really happy about it. And then when it ended, they had like a little meet and greet, which they didn't announce, by the way. Turns out the best way to not get mobbed at a meet and greet is to just never announce that there's a meet and greet. I found them by absolute chance because I went the opposite direction from where everyone was going, and they were on that side of the building. And I talked to them. There was like maybe 20 of us there out of the, like several thousand that went to the event. And I got the whole thing signed. It's over there. It's in a box, so I'm not going to pull it out, but it's over there. And it was really, really fun. It's a great time. Bro, you got 2 goated things in Sonic Community Congrats. One is meeting Jason. Well, I did do that. Yeah, because Sonic Expo. I met a lot of people, not just meeting Jason. Mike Pollock, Lisa Ortiz, Jason Griffith, Ryan Drummond. I've met them all. They're all really great people. Really nice. My favorite story of meeting any of the voice cast would be Shadow's current voice actor. And if you asked me any other point what his name was, I'd be able to tell you. Curses. Oh no. It's my job to know these things. Chad, what's Shadow's current voice actor's name? Tell me and I'll pause again. While you look that up, you see these 3 dash panels? One of them is not like the other. These 2 will make you go the correct direction. But the one on the very right kills you instantly. Behold. Oh, I guess that's not for Shadow's portion. Kirk Thornton. So I met Kirk Thornton at Sonic Expo. And again, I brought my mom just because she really likes to know things that I'm interested in. So I brought her along. And at the time, so this was about a year ago, I hadn't done any YouTube yet. I was thinking about, with my degree, going into voice work. I was in the College of Communications, and I had a multimedia degree, so could have gone into voice work. And my mom was like, she wanted the first-hand source of voice actors. So she went on her own around the room to different voice actors, and one of them was Kirk Thornton. And she talked to all of them. It was a really great time, just hanging out. And she had these conversations off on her own. And I didn't know. I didn't know this. She didn't tell me that this is what she was planning to do. So from my perspective, I'm walking back into the room, and my mom is off somewhere. Kirk Thornton, I guess because my mom pointed who I was out. It was the first one. It was the very first Sonic Expo. This was a few years ago. So there weren't a whole lot of people there. And she pointed me out, and then she left. So Kirk Thornton walked up to me. He put a hand on my shoulder. And again, I hadn't even say hi to the man yet. So I had no idea any of this was happening. He put a hand on my shoulder. I turned around, and Kirk Thornton was there. And he's a tall dude, by the way. He's like 6'4". That's not true. But he was taller than me. I'm 5'11". So however tall he is. And he walks up and he puts his hand on me. And he looks at me dead in the eye and he goes... Actually, let me do the other camera. Your mom is really nice. And then walks away. And I was like... Why is Kirk Thornton hitting on my mom? It's not what he was doing. He was being really genuine. I guess like my mom just told her that that he was, or that she was like looking out for me, right? Because she like wanted to make sure that the industry is something that is doable for someone of my abilities. And that's definitely the weirdest and funniest interaction I've ever had with one of those voice actors. But that was the funniest. Well, yeah, no. He meant it in a very kind way. He was utmost respect. Just from someone who had zero context privy to that conversation, me, it was hysterical. I don't know. I met a bunch of other people there. Sam Procrastinates. He actually has one of my posters. Again, for those who don't know, hi, I'm an artist. And Sam has one of my posters. In fact, I can show you guys exactly which poster it is. Check it. And it's funny because when Sam was doing his Sonic birthday stream last month, he was going through all of his, like, all the Sonic stuff he ever has. And I joined the live stream the second he pulled up my poster. And that was just really, really cool. I was like, yo, I'm here in the chat. I made that. That was my thing. Where is this? This one. This one right here. This was a Sonic Prime poster I made for Season 3 when it was coming out. And so Sam has this on his wall, I think. And it's a huge honor. Huge honor. I like Sam a lot. And I went around and I gave a couple posters to a bunch of people. And I'm sure they're just in boxes somewhere. But I don't know. It's nice to think that they have it. I know Chowmix has one. Jason Griffith has one. I'm pretty sure Mike Pollock took my Shadow poster. Where's my Shadow poster? Hold on. You guys are getting to see all my posters today. Do. Connor's art. I have a whole file just full of these things. Where is this? Oh. There we go. Bam. Oh shit, that's huge. Rendered in 1 billion K. This might take a while. Hold on, guys. We're working on it. There we go. Yeah. So I'm pretty sure Jason Griffith and Mike Pollock both have this one. With the gun too? Yeah. Yep. Mr. the Frog, by the way. Your green username by chance on YouTube blends in with the background, so it was hard to see. But yes, hi, welcome. It's good to see you again. I know you were here last time. Anyway, so good game you to answer your comment on you got 2 goated things in the Sonic community. Oh, I have more than just 2 goated things in the community. So that's that. And we'll come back to those later because I have some others. Good to see him practicing proper trigger discipline. Yes, I was raised in a very gun-friendly household. So I know a lot of things about trigger discipline. Anyway, but trigger discipline is not important right now because we're in Flame Core.
The Cross's energy is out of control. Is it because of the Chaos Emeralds?
No. Maybe. I don't know. Hey, let me know how...
I can't get off here.
Let me know how loud it is.
It looks like I can use that monster to move ahead. Gotta watch out for the fiery areas. The core of the haze is weak. Must attack its core resistance.
Why do I bother going for rings? Just gonna get sapped out of it. The proper amount of loud? Cool. What the hell? Chad, did you see that? I ran on top of this firework. Goodness.
You can't stop.
I was nervous meeting them. Oh yes, I was. I try and make it a point to be like as relaxed as a huge fan can be. Where's Shadow go? I can't see him. What? You mean the poster? I just put it away. I keep holding on the X button to to start doing spin dashes, but that's PO6. Do you guys play PO6? What are your thoughts? That's the laser beam. There we go. Oh. Yeah, that's a frame rate thing. That's YouTube, and I don't know if I can even change that. If Shadow takes damage, he flickers, and he's flickering at like the exact frame rate that YouTube runs at. So if he starts to flicker on the off frame, then he's just invisible until his iframes wear off. Like that. There's like no flicker at all right now. But when I inevitably take damage again, you might see. PS6 is fun. I just miss all the hardware progression. Yeah. I really like 06's Hub Worlds. I'm so happy when Shadow Generations came out, right? Because like, more Hub Worlds, yay. And I really like 3D Hub Worlds. So I was glad that happened. Speaking of Shadow Generations White Space, have you guys seen the most recent trailer for Sonic stuff? For Sonic Racing Crossworlds? Where are you guys? Well, the Pac-Man 2 DLC Sonic stuff, yeah, but also there's one that came out just today for Sonic Racing Crossworlds. You know what? Yep. The both of you? Shit. Why don't we watch that right now? Right now we'll watch that. Put a pause on Sonic 06, and we'll take a look at this. Because there is stuff to talk about, and let me tell you. Take a look, folks, and we'll go frame by frame when it's done. Take a look. Oh, that's really big. Yep. Do we actually know whether the dinosaur level is Dino? Yeah, we do. We do. It is. It is.
Who is the best racer between us?
I don't know why they're counting Espio as a rival. So you guys can see all this, right? It's all Sonic Frontiers. So this is all Kronos Island. Dude, Espio sounds so good. I want to know who voices them. And then we have Sonic Superstars. And here it is. Behold. White Space. Shadow Generations White Space. Ultimate lame form. Shut up, Jet. And then 4-player split screen, blah, blah, blah. You get to ride across Squid, which I think is hysterical. If the Squid icon pops up, I'm going to die laughing. I assume this is all season lap 3, which is when it goes to the red area hard mode version. So open network. So next Friday, be here. And then all the Pac-Man stuff. So this is like Pac-Man DLC, where there's a new Pac-Man stage. Now, what I think is funny is this car that Pac-Man's using. So, if you look at old Sonic artwork, it's all this one. What modern writers do not understand about Sonic. I don't think SB is Matt Mercer anymore. I don't think he is. He was him for generations, but I think he was swapped out pretty instantly. My point is Sonic's favorite color is not blue. It's red. That's why his shoes are red. Sonic's favorite car is red. It's not blue. You'll notice that every version of Sonic with a blue car are always older versions of the character with new writers. All the old versions of the characters has him in a red car because that's just what the character liked. So why I bring this up is because Pac-Man is driving what is basically Sonic's favorite car. Like, Sonic's staring at Pac-Man drive by going, man, I wish I had that car, bro. That's my car right there. So that's my thought on that. Sonic's signature favorite clothes. Yeah. Treyal, hi! Welcome to the chat. We're talking about Sonic things. We're actually playing through Sonic 06 right now, not that you can tell, but we're zooming on that. Wait. I think I straight up just exited my stream. Hold on. Oh no. Hold on, chat. Hold on. We're still alive. Good. All right. Anyway. Treyal, I wish you can pick and choose what car you want. Though it is true that you will be able to give your cars paint jobs like you could in Team Sonic Racing. But it's not his car by default, which is what I mean. Sonic 06 is trash. The music is good. Yeah, that's why we're playing it. That's why it says right here, welcome to Sonic 06 GLITCHFEST. Because we're breaking things. We're having a grand old time. Anyway, back to work. I definitely just heard, yeah, you. I leave one bird alive to tell the tale. Zip? Why? Oh, 06 is the only game that, if you follow what it wants you to do, will punish you for it. It's so funny. Why? Oh my lord. I'm going to die. Get me out of here. Have you seen Jet? Yes. He didn't announce himself when he was going to be there. But I did see him while he was. Okay. Please don't kill me. I have died to random asteroid on that stage before. $2016. What did bro even do? What? Trail, you spelled jet wrong both times. It's Jehtt. got 2 skippable ads. Nice. I hate unskippable ads. Oh, like what Sonic was in SBO? What? What Sonic was in an SBO? Not much in games, bro, so that's sad. God, Bob, what are you talking about? What's up, Ozzy? You know the drill, man. We're just playing through. You know what? Mr. the Frog. Again, I can't really read it. 06. The whole thing of adding silver. I forget what it's called, but there's like an actual name for it, and it's how they went about adding all the paths to the game. I had to add by watching your streams now. You watched an ad? Silver should have his own game, but here's my problem with that. It's a really simple problem. I don't trust them. I don't. There's another path you could take. Oh, never mind. Or I just die. That's cool too. You know? Whatever. I didn't need to live. I don't trust them. Much like a lot of people were afraid of Shadow being added to Smash Bros. Because they didn't want him to just be an Echo Fighter, a lot of the big fans know that he is different enough that he doesn't just need to be a reskinned Sonic. Silver is that, but way more. And the main problem is that a lot of people wouldn't buy it because they want to play a Sonic game. And if they're playing a Silver, you're not getting a Sonic game. You're getting a Silver game, and the gameplay is totally different. Silver's gameplay, I think, would work best in a Ratchet & Clank-esque setting. It's a puzzle game. He has telekinesis. Sure, you could make a really fun action game out of that, but most of the time you'll be moving things with your mind, and that needs to be the prime gameplay gimmick. I actually really like how Silver's telekinesis works in Sonic 06, so if they expand on that, that'd be really cool. The problem is, I don't think they know how, and if they tried, I'm afraid it would end horribly. So I don't want them to. Yeah, Mr. the Frog is the same way with the Adventure Remix. Assuming that they don't make them into boost games, and they keep them as, well, the adventure games, it's just like the physics engine they'll use just isn't what I would hope for, you know? If you have a puzzle game, it would be Rise of Layer 2.0. Exactly my point. It's a Ratchet & Clank-esque game. It's not a Sonic game. That's that. Wispy, what's going on? Hey! What's up, Whiskey? Whiskey. Wispy? So, those are my thoughts on that. It's just, I don't trust them. I don't think it's going to happen. Not today. Anyway. What? Why? You guys see that rail up there? And see those... The Iblis monsters up there? You can't even access that rail. Why are there enemies up there? What? Oh my lord. Imagine 06 being a boost game. It is.
Everything to me.
Kind of. It's not a boost game, but a lot of people think Unleashed was the first game to add the boost. Untrue. It was 06. That is what the blue gem, literally called the Mach Speed gem, is for. It makes a little blue haze around you, and you run at full speed instantly. So, now you know. Alright, I like Rouge. No, but I think it's fun to play as Rouge, so I'm gonna see how long we can play as Rouge instead of swapping back to Shadow. Was there a boost in the adventure games? I don't think so. I mean, arguably, Sonic 06 is an adventure game. God, it's so hard to fly. I like Rouge. I mean, who doesn't? Am I right, guys? Just ludicrous that we don't have some collection on modern systems. I wouldn't even mind if they used Adventure DX. How is Sonic X Shadow a direct follow-up to Shadow, but you can't play the OG? Me, I'm halal mode? What does that mean, dude? So I'm trying, for those who are wondering what I'm doing, I'm trying to jump out of the room's collision. Which just takes a while. There's like a sweet spot, and I always forget where the hell it is. I like Rouge. I don't think you can be a Sonic fan and not like Rouge. I think it's just like one of the requirements. Dude, where am I going? Where is this?
Get me out of here!
Oh, shit, wait, we found it. Hold on. No! Come back! No! Damn you! Oh! Come on. Come on. Curses. Rouge is tweaking? She's gonna be tweaking for a fat minute. Hold on. Oh, it does not help though. The Y button is reversed for this game for literally no reason. Sorry, the Y axis. Sonic 06 is the only game I've ever played where the vertical controls, the Y axis, is like reversed. And it's horrendous. Archie or IDW? Archie. I have a problem with that question though, John Bond. As I'm messing around with this, I might as well explain it. My problem with Archie or IDW is that Archie, and I went over this in my hot takes video. If you put out an internet poll, like Archie or IDW, IDW will win every single time, and it won't be close. But it's not because more people like Archie than IDW. It's because, or it's not because people like IDW more than Archie. It's because IDW is just so much easier to read. Archie's impossible to get a hold of if you're not pirating things. Alright, I give up. I'm moving on, whatever. Fly back down, stupid. If Archie was just more accessible to people, I think a lot of people would like change their mind on a ton of different topics. Good game, you want to see a new art project you're working on? Yeah, man. Y'all know I like art. It's like my whole thing. Show me, dog. You hate new IDW characters, not gonna lie. I do not like Search. And I know that that is also a hot take, because a lot of people like Search. I just do not find her interesting at all. Like, it's a cool plot, but good God, I mean, she's the, what, 20th version of Sonic? Metal Sonic, Shadow, Silver, Jet, Mephiles. They're all shadows of Sonic. So when you make another character whose entire purpose is yet again a clone of Sonic, wow, it's not interesting to me at all. Right? No, Mr. the Frog, I get that. Metal Virus is one of the best arcs I've ever done. It's, if you want arcs that are like just as good as Metal Virus most of the time, read Archie. A lot of people were like, "Oh, Archie sucks." Well, yeah, sure, because they had no idea what they were doing for the first like 75 issues. Because that was the time where the Japanese script and the English script were not close to each other. Like, there was no communication between the two. But I mean, it's a Guinness World Record holding series for a reason. There's a lot of issues. Once you get past 75, it's golden. Would recommend. That being said, you'll need to read all the other things. Like, there are more than a few crossovers, but it is important that you understand who the characters are and what they do. So I would recommend reading like Mega Man 2011 as well. Oh man, good game. What are you talking about, dog? I was sketched to the best accessories. Close or anything to the sketch. Like 4 issues about a forced fire, VR simulation, just filler city. So our new project you're working is Pikmin sketches. Nice. I have never played a Pikmin game. I know Olimar and Alf, and they're the red and purple and fairy and poison and blue ones, and that's kind of it. There's also yellow ones, but I cannot tell you what they do. Favorite Archie character? Elias. You pick the shape of the size of the Pickering? Is that what they're called? Are they just called what? I'll sketch it. Just draw me the fat one, the fat purple one, and make him sit next to Big the cat. Because they're the same shape and color. Your average idiot. Hello. Hello. Welcome to the stream, dog. We're playing Sonic 06, and we're trying to break it as many times as we can. Yeah, man, Archie was good. Good things and bad things. It has its highs and lows. Dude, Ken Penders is not that bad. He is a horrific artist. Let that be said. But a lot of the things, like, everyone hates Ian Flynn because of one script he has involving St. John and Sally, which didn't actually happen, and his art is horrendous. But then the whole Sonic Chronicles lawsuit thing that changed Knuckles' lore forever. But there are more than a few issues that Ken Penders has made that I actually really like. And again, these are kind of the opinions I'm talking about. Those who don't read Archie just kind of bandwagon behind a lot of what people who have said. But if you read Archie for yourself and develop your own opinions, which I will always say you guys should do, then you'll find a lot of new things. And it's a grand old time. So 10 out of 10 would recommend go read Archie. The lawsuit. He's a good artist. John Bond, that's a crazy thing to say. I want everyone in chat to go open up a new tab of Google Images and look up Ken Penders' art. And then, again, make your own opinion. Wait, right, he made Shard. Yeah, he did make Shard. Yeah, correct, Wispy. And people really like Shard. I'm not saying, like, he's without his faults. The man deserves some hate. But not everything. Showed on stream? Fine. Fine. Only because you forced my hand. Internet. Pop. You'll notice my Google search is like all of my shorts. Ken Penders' art. I don't even need to put Sonic. I can just put art. Behold. That. It's not good. That. It's not good. None of this. None of this is good. These characters should not have limbs. Well, okay. That's silly, sorry. They shouldn't have, like visible elbows or knee joints. Joints? muscles of the arm, so like this section raised compared to this section, should be noodle limbs. I don't know why this guy has lips. It's just a lot of it is like, what are you doing? And they're all very tentacly. The echidna things, they're not tentacles. Sure, we call them dreadlocks, but at the end of the day, they're just kind of like hair bits. I showed this to my mom a while ago, and she was like, oh, they all look like him. And by the way, I don't want to be a jerk, but Ken Penders is not a pleasant man to look at. But the more I look at it, I'm like, oh wow, no, you're totally right. All of his Sonic characters look like him. That's weird. That's that. Anyway, they just don't seem cartoony. Exactly. No, they should have noodle arms. They don't. That's the problem. Like if Sonic was just kind of an off-brand anime. I'm sorry, folks. Jason Griffith just needed a scream. I really want to go back there. Wait, hold on. Let me through. Let me through. Alright, fine. Yes.
I guess that was all right.
So yeah, I think Ken Pender's writing is fine most of the time. But I don't know who let this man put pencil to paper in the art department. Who is your favorite artist? While we're on the topic, mine is Tracy Yardley. I have a signed poster from him on my left. It's on my wall, so I can't show it off, but that. I think Tracy Yardley is the definitive Sonic artist out there, but there are a bunch of great ones. One of my other favorites is definitely Aaron Hammerstrom. I like him a lot.
I found a Chaos Emerald.
Don't touch
her! Never read his comic. Please, I saw an actual really cursed image. Just don't read his comics. Don't read his comics. Defeat Iblis. Whoa. Iblis is fairly easy if you just abuse invincibility frames. No, you spelled it right. Nathalie Fordream. Yeah. Nathalie Fordream is a phenomenal artist. And I am kind of sad that a lot of her art is like she's stuck to the B cover all the time.
I can't do anything from here. I need to find someone.
So I just jumped from there, grabbed some rings, kind of cheated, and this like really speeds up the process. Come on, hit it. Come on, it's right here. He's gonna jump, and then we are going to jump to the side and homing attack, and then that's half of it right there. I like Evan Stanley. I liked her more when she worked on Archie, which is odd. Are we already done with Shadow Story? Good game, you. Who are we playing as? No. Oh shit. Let me up. Right here, buddy. Come on. Come on. Come on. Right here. Evan Stanley is pretty great. My problem with Evan Stanley... Oh, god damn it. Oh, I have to start over.
Above the rocks. I can light it to get his attention.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was doing until you got smacked with shit. I like Evan Stanley, but...
I can't do anything.
I liked her more when she was doing Archie. Her art style changed a bit. It's so much more rounded than it was. And I don't know why I don't like it as much. But I don't know. All I can say is that I remember growing up, again, doing art stuff, and I noticed when the fan base shifted from Tracy Yardley to Evan Stanley, and I was like, that's so interesting. You can really see what people grew up on. Toei making Sonic animation, Sonic CD, bro, made me love it more. Phenomenal stuff from Toei. I forget if they've done more stuff recently. I think they have, but I don't remember what. Oh shit, he's jumping. Usually the retail incentive cover. That's what I meant. Sorry. Yeah, the RI cover. Not B cover. It's like the C cover, but without the letter C. I have collections of 1 through 4 of Sonic IDW, so I have a lot of Natalie Foundry stuff. And he's jumping for us. Whoa!
You're not
If you let him jump out of the... Put it this way, you need to light up that ball to bait him over to you, but as long as you light up the ball before he jumps out of the lava, he will always come to you. If you're slightly behind and he drops and he comes out of it, then he won't come to you. He'll just shoot off all the asteroids, which will kill you because at that point you're out of rings. So speed. Don't worry, Connor, I'm beginning that sketch you right now. Hell yeah. Sweet. Just FYI, it's chill. But everyone gets this wrong. My name is Steven, an E-R, not O-R. You don't have to say you're sorry. Common mistake. It's, you are correct. O-R is the first name. Mine is spelled like the last name for some reason. Just the more you know. The Sonic Riders Gravity cutscene or the Sonic CD cutscene? Well, ooh, I really like Riders. Wait, not gonna lie, I got you so heartbroken in the answer. I might have just missed your question. What did you ask? And this final bit, you don't have to do anything. Just don't get hit by the meteors. And then he will come to you. I really like the Sonic Riders Zero Gravity cutscene. With them, like, breaking the stuff. And all the robots are chasing them. I think that's really fun. But I'm not a huge fan of Sonic CD's cutscene. I think it's great. Like, don't get me wrong. It's iconic. But there's tons that I can think of that I like more. How many viewers are we in for on Discord? I don't know.
He's dazed. Now, Shadow, now.
A good amount? Hit him! What are you doing? What the hell? Shadow refused to punch that dude in the eye. in the eye. What happened there? Shadow's 06 end cutscene is unbeatable. Real. I love Shadow's arc in 06. Which is why a lot of modern Shadow incarnations just kind of annoy me. Because it's like, we have moved on from him, like, not knowing who he is. That was the whole bit of 06. Silver. My favorite Hedgehog in 06? Silver. Well, okay. Kind of, sort of. Silver's my favorite Sonic character, writ large. My favorite Hedgehog in 06, probably just Sonic because of the Sky Gems. Sorry, just because of the gems. Whoop! And the gems are just infinite glitches. Oh shit, wait, we're not doing anything. That's why it's not a pressure. Hold on, hold on. No, don't jump out yet! Come here! Okay, he's coming. Run away. I gotta get to that side. Or else Shadow's not gonna hit him in the face again for some stupid reason. Smack. Thank you, finally. What do I think of Shadow and Shadow Sonic Generations? Phenomenal. Incredible. Love it. If it wasn't a year and a half old, we'd be playing it here. I know a lot of people were playing Sky Kingdom, I think, was that huge stage mod, level mod that came out like last week. I saw Sam playing it. That was pretty cool. Definitely not an S rank.
Perfect.
Okay, I sold myself a little too short apparently. The double medal. Hell yeah. The medals that mean nothing. Lost World Remastered or Sonic Boom 2016 Remastered? Sonic Boom, absolutely. Sonic Boom does not have enough to it, though. I would want them to add more story. There's like a video idea that I've had for a while that I know would not do well, but I've wanted to do it for a long time, and that is cover all of the things in the game. Okay, well, let me explain this first. The show has a lot of lore in it that it never goes over, because all the lore that makes the Sonic Boom universe is explained in the game. You have tons of episodes from Sonic Boom, the TV show, where like Sonic finds a mech, or they're exploring some ruins, or there is, hell, I think one of the 8 Chaos Crystals powers the village. Like that was a whole shtick that they had to go through and find another one when the power went out. But unless you played the games, you'd have no idea what any of that means. I really wanted to make something of that to be a video where... Oh shit, you're right, Mr. the Frog. My bad. But I've really wanted to make some video about like explaining or diving into the actual connections of Sonic Boom's world building and why it's a lot more interesting than people make it out to be. Let me change that. Welcome to Sonic. We are currently in Shadows campaign. Bam. And then I'll shorten that a little bit. I mean, I'll watch. I forgot most of it. Well, no, it's not that you forgot most of it. It's that they don't explain it. There's so much in the game that they do not explain. Like it's there. Like it's fit. Put it this way. See all these ruins here that make up the tropical jungle? Rouge, Rouge, Rouge. Yes, correct. And look at all this stuff. There's so many ruins here. How were they built? Who built them? And why? Was it flooded when they first built it? Or did that happen? This is the kind of thing that I'm talking about when Sonic Boom exists. There's a lot of Sonic Boom's world building that they're visually, clearly, there is so much more story than what they actually tell you. Because Sonic Boom is just Rise of Lyric. It's just about Lyric. But there are still so many stories to tell in that universe, and I wish they'd give it a chance. Okay. It's 9 o'clock. I will be right back. For those who've been on my channel for a while and you're subscribed, then you would have seen a post where like my eyes got a little messed up last week and I'm still putting in eye drops. So give me like 5 minutes. I'm going to go put in my eye drops. I'll be right back. Cool? Cool. Let me throw on some Sonic Lo-Fi just to keep you guys entertained. And I will return. We good? Cool. Yeah, so why bother with supersonic? That's my main thing. Here, put it this way. Take a look at this. Let me grab something. My eyes, I just got the drops in. Ugh. If I go to the Sonic Boom comics, which I have right here on a a very broken USB. We go to the very bottom. Scroll on down. Scroll on down. Actually, you know what? This is probably not in issue 11. This is in... There are 11 issues of Sonic Boom. That's because some of them were like Archie Worlds Unite shenanigans. So I just gotta find this. Don't mind me. Just scrolling on down. Making my way downtown. USB's on life support. Yes. Yes, it is. Oh. Okay, maybe it's not here. Okay, it's just not here. I don't know where it is then. But in one of the Sonic Boom issues, they make jokes about like when Styx gets back and she's explaining her whole adventure to Sonic and Co. She's like, yeah, and then like you turned into this golden version of you and started flying around and thank you, you're average idiot. And Sonic's like, yeah, I think if I could turn golden and fly, I'd know that by now. So bro does not know about super states. Now that's not to say that there aren't. Shadow can use chaos control. It's thus stemming from chaos energy. I feel like you make Sonic Boom... What? I feel like you making Sonic Boom thing would really resonate with fans who don't remember it. What do you mean by that, John Bond? What's up, Nash? Welcome, welcome. I just got back from getting some eye drops in, so... Jesus Christ, it's like an ambush back here. Bomb. 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 Rouge shoots at a distance. Bomb. Nothing's up with you. Bombs. Bomb. And finally, you're never gonna believe this. Bomb. Anyway. You ever play PO6? Yes, I have, and I love it. Just show me the cutscene where Omega's like, oh my god. What did I think of your beautiful technique, Rouge? What was I talking about? Oh yeah. Shadow can use chaos control in Sonic Boom. He does in the game. So like there's still chaos energy, but I don't know. Chaos crystals. I'm just saying, you don't need to go with supersonic for this one. Ah, that's an interesting text. See, I would have used the bomb. Bomb? Omega. Rouge. I want the purple. Alright, Shadow. You can have the purple. Holy shit.
Such foolishness. Very well. Let's see if you can entertain me.
Yeah. Okay. Why do you think we Haven? Nash, what? I'm trying to say I'll enjoy your Sonic Boom lore vid. I feel like the rest of the fans forgot about that though. That's what I'm saying, John. They didn't explain the lore to begin with.
I know who I am.
And I don't think it won't have views, bro. I've seen your videos. You're blowing up. Okay. That's why I'm really excited for my next video. It's going to be my longest one by far. Again, it's like 48 minutes instead of my usual 15 to 20. But it's the funniest by far. Do you guys want to see a little clip? A little clip of my video so far? I'll show you a clip. Let me show you guys. Omega's not dead. He ain't dead no more. He alive. We plugged him back in. He just needed a good charge. Give us a secret. I shall show you guys the secret. Wait. Maybe. Okay, this is from how it was a few days. This is from a few days ago. So it has been updated more than just this. But take a look at this, shall we? Can the Snyder... Yes, it was a... Okay. We all can see this? Yes? Hold on, chat. Let me throw this right here. Okay, so Salty Dan, Radical Soda, Shrug Pond, and I, we all had a fun thing. You know what? Okay. Again, this is like an old cut from like a few days ago. So before I've added a bunch of stuff. Let me add in this on my own, like over on OBS. Okay. Just pretend these are like part of the video. Question 2. So that means Salty is next.
Spin that wheel. Spin that feet wheel. Oh, God.
We got a hard question. All right. Go ahead,
Locking in.
Vern. All right. Whose shoes are these?
I feel like this is a trick question. I have 2 guesses, and I'm trying to narrow them down in my head.
Well, you only got one, so...
I know. I'm trying to narrow it. Okay. So, I buzzed in. That's my buzzer.
Okay.
Avatar character from Sonic Forces.
No,
Default shoes?
incorrect. Ladies and gentlemen, this was the Sonic Frontiers pre-order digital deluxe edition.
I was literally, because I was like, wow, those shoes suck. They're probably from the Sonic Frontiers deals.
I've never seen those.
Really?
I could have looked so cool if I guessed that on the first try. What is wrong with me? I need to look up the Avatar shoes really quick.
No, don't. Stop. No looking up shoes during the quiz.
I shouldn't do that. No. I'll
Okay.
look at Sonic characters' feet after the quizzes.
There's your little clip. There's your clip. That's all you get to see. You'll see the video, the full thing, another time. No. It's a Sonic shoe quiz. Yeah. It's not as big as a surprise as I've been like making it out to be. But hey, you asked. Seems really good. So it's gonna be hysterical. It's the funniest thing I've done in ages. I'm so glad it came out as well as it did. I'm hoping to get it out by Saturday. I don't think I'll make that. It'll probably come out either Monday or Wednesday or whichever day I don't have a short on. So that'll be, yeah, Monday. So it's either Monday or Wednesday. Hopefully Monday. I want it by Saturday. Probably won't be done Saturday. Anyway, that's that. Why do you think we don't get chaos control more often? Sorry for the typo. That wasn't a typo. That wasn't a typo. It was... I don't know. They seem to be really against letting Sonic use chaos abilities. And I'm not really sure why. Oh my god, this shit takes ages. You have to fill up your bar. This is what it's like.